Her love for the Burgess Shadbush Nature Center all began many years ago, and from being a volunteer to a now employee, her passion for the animals and the history behind the facility has grown. Kyle Warzabach introduces us to Faith.
16 years ago, Faith Rembez was just a mother of 5 and a nurse living in Shelby Township. But her life would change the day she met Joanne Burgess at the Nature Center.
Well, I met Joe Burgess in, I would say, the end of 2003. And I met her because I had started bringing my younger 2 kids for nature tales here, which ironically I'm in charge of now. And I would bring up things like, oh, we could do this craft this way. You're really creative. You should volunteer here. So she got me to start volunteering. And at the time she had handed me a list. She said, well, we're going to be opening this pioneer cabin and we need these things. Maybe you could help us with that. And I had just started quilting. And I said, well, I'll make you a quilt for the cabin. So I made the quilt in 2004. And the cabin was opened in 2005.
And the volunteer work Faith loved doing eventually turned into the job she holds today.
Good afternoon, Burgess Shadbush Nature Center, Faith speaking. Can I help you? Joe had talked to Jim, and she said, you know, employees are leaving. She goes, you really should hire Faith. She goes, I think she would be an asset. And so Jim came to me and he said, you know, at an event I was volunteering at, and he goes, we'd like to hire you.
Faith was hired to be an animal caretaker, which at the time was a new learning experience for her.
It was all through self-education, to be quite honest. And she was the mentor. The naturalists throughout the years that have been here have also been big influences.
Faith is also well known for the characters she plays at events like the Haunted Nature Center and Nature Tales.
And I'd like to welcome you to my traveling witchcraft and wizardry emporium.
I just think it's always been kind of fun to change your voice. And you know, when I read, I usually read with different voices. So when I'm reading to kids, if it's got multiple characters, I'll do a different voice for a different character. I just think it makes it more fun.
It's safe to say that Jo Burgess had a lasting impact on Faith and her family because of her love for nature and education.
Be it children or adults, she loved sharing her passion with people. And, you know, it just blossomed into this wonderful setting we have today. And I'm proud to be a part of it. And she was a great friend.
For Shelby This Week, I'm Kyle Warzabach.